Face-to-face time in a hybrid class is great because then you get to actually do what I call the practical hands-on application. You letting them teach the class. If you're talking about the flipped classroom, you've given them all the material online. They've studied it over the last week or two, and now they're going to come back and we're going to do a hands-on activity. So you're doing practical application of what they, quote, hopefully have learned as far as that particular learning objective goes. And also for the students, it helps them because for the majority of the time, they want to do this. They want to use that particular skill from that standpoint.
I best utilize my FaceTime with my hybrid students. I do require them to take a quiz over the material that we're going to be covering that chapter or that week. And I can look at the responses to that quiz so I can see what they're not getting, what they don't understand by the quiz. Then when I first come to class, we spend probably the first 10 minutes of class and they ask me questions, so I walk into class and I say, what questions from the material do you have? And it took a lot in the beginning to get that going because, most students don't have a question to ask you. That's why they come to class. They want you to tell them. But after a while, I got to the point where they come to class with questions that they didn't understand, or even, they find something that relates to it and bring it and share it with the class. So sometimes we spend 10 minutes, sometimes we just spend a couple minutes, sometimes we've spent 20 to 30 minutes going over material they don't understand.